Hey there, my name is John Suscovich and I have some basic videos on chicken tractors this week. Today we're going to move this chicken tractor. I'm going to show you the entire process. Super easy, but the benefits that you get from moving them: the birds are on fresh salad bar every day, they're off their manure, they have more grass and bugs to eat and play with, and leads for a happier, healthier chicken, which makes for happier, healthier people. So without further ado, let's move this thing and get these birds some fresh breakfast salad. So we're going to start off by unhooking the electric. I have an electric fence that goes along the outside perimeter of this chicken tractor, and that's to keep predators out. That hooks up to a solar box that puts out 10,000 volts. I'm going to turn that off, unclip it, unclip the ground. You can pull the ground out. I didn't have it in very far yesterday because that spot is super hard, which doesn't make for a good ground, but simple unclip, and then we're going to unwind it. So I have all this wire in a spool because I don't intend on keeping these birds just in a single chicken tractor for too much longer. When I didn't want to cut my wire essentially because I'm going to need a longer one at some point. But in the morning when I move it, I just unhook the front, move these posts to the side just a little bit, and now we're going to go around to the back where I have the wheels. I'm going to leave this wire in place, move the whole show forward, and then trail with the wire. Everything I'm doing right now, I do at a small scale with one chicken tractor, at a larger scale with 8 to 12 chicken tractors. It's all essentially the same, you just do more of it. So in the back here, that wire is resting just above the level of the wheels. On the back of this chicken tractor, there's some axles with wheels that are removable if I need to. But because this is just the one that I'm doing for this video, and these birds are big enough where they're not going to sneak out underneath, I just leave the wheels on, and that saves me from picking the chicken tractor up and sliding the wheels on, touching the poopy wheels with my bare hands. And so yeah, normally I would just unhook the electric fence and then start pulling it, which is what I'm going to do now because this is all set. Now in some setups I have my feeders and waterers all hooked up to the ceiling. Because this is my little homestead batch of birds, I just wanted to make the feeder so I could take it out because they're staying in the chicken tractor a little bit longer, or the waterer. Made the waterer so I could just grab it and pull it out easy, and then I give it a brush and clean it out when I'm filling the water up for the birds in the morning to make sure that it stays clean. Because with that like translucent top to the water, algae can build up if you let it sit for too long. So just give it a quick brush out, cleans it up. So we've unhooked our wire, and yeah, I have the rope size, so if I bend at my knees, the wire is taut, and when I lift up, the whole chicken tractor comes about 3 inches off the ground. And then I just lean backwards, and my back is straight, the legs are straight, and I'm just using my body weight and the weight of the tractor. I have one bird that didn't want to walk. I'm just using my body weight to kind of gently pull this guy backwards. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now this is the best time of day. This is my favorite part, and if you were working with somebody else to take pictures, or if you've got a farmhand for the day, somebody with a cell phone, somebody with a camera, this is the best time to take chicken pictures. The grass is fresh and lush. They're all going crazy for it right now, eating, scrounging around, looking for all the new stuff. It's like they just got fed a new salad bar, and they're just happy about it, which is fulfilling and the reason why you raise birds on pasture. So if you're doing your marketing and want to sell what you're doing, now is the time to take pictures. You do this every day, you do this twice a day, as many times as you see fit. I move these gals at least once a day, and yeah, they've got the forage that they're on now, and there's feed in their feeder, but they're choosing the grass right now, and when they are done eating some grass and they want some balanced chicken feed, they just eat the feed in the feeder and life is good. So let's get on to, it's almost done. So I'm gonna go clean out my waterer, top off their feed, put the electric fence back up, and then walk away. So normally with a full batch of chickens, I would have a hose run out, but look at that, it's just one chicken tractor. Easy peasy, and I don't mind the walking. It's like, I use this time in the morning to kind of check out the farm, redo my to-do list in my head or go over it. I've got a to-do list app on my phone. So I check that in the morning before I go out. I have that fresh in my mind. And then, oh, I just dumped chicken poop water down my boot. This is what happens when you try to do too many things at once. So I have a to-do list app on my phone. I go over that in the morning. Then when I'm moving the birds, I just kind of have that, either that going around in my head, or I'm just observing the birds, watching what's going on the farm, and adjusting what I have to do for the day. Now I'm horribly distracted by the chicken poop water because somebody pooped in the water and I bumped it against my leg and it's dripping down into my boot. So I'm walking walked the water over to this shed. This shed's got a hose and a water source in it. Let me back up for you, and I'm going to show you my trick for doing the flash clean on the water. You guys are going to love this. You can either keep a brush with you when you are with your chicken tractor so that you can give your feeder and water a quick brush, or water a quick brush, or you can take a handful of grass, and that grass provides coarse surface so that when you rub it against your water, it's scraping any algae off, any solid particulates that may just be stuck onto it. And most often, that's kind of what you need to get a general clean. Because there's nothing coming off the grass, and the grass is what the birds are on anyways, and nothing has been over here pooping or doing anything. It's just an easy way, if you forget to keep a brush with your chicken tractor, to make sure that no algae is built up, any dirt or dust that has gotten in there over the past 24 hours. You can kind of just give it a quick rub. Sometimes just rinsing it doesn't do the trick. You really need to give it a little bit of a scrub, a little elbow grease, and that little bit of grass gets the job done. All right, so now I've rubbed it down. All the stuff that was on it is loose, and I'm just gonna fire up my water. Give it a good rinse. If I rinse it and I notice anything's still on it, obviously I'll hit it again. This guy looks pretty good. Dump all that out. Top it off. So now that I've filled the waterer, screwed the bottom on, I'm just gonna tilt it over, flip it upside down, and I'm good to go for the day. I can close up my shed, and we're gonna head back over to the chickens. So now that I'm back with my waterer, I'm gonna open this up, set it inside, grab my feeder, and this is just a plastic bucket with my coffee for the morning, my notes for making videos, chicken tractor book, and poultry grit, small stones to give the birds so that they can digest and chew their food, and then my feed. And that's it. One scoop today. I keep my grit and my feed together. They feed the grit as they need it. I'll top dress it. I'll take that small stone and sprinkle it on top of their feeder. And then I'll choose. They can eat the feed, they can eat the grit, and then I can watch the level of grit to see whether or not they're eating it all the way through, whether they're just ignoring it. Means their grit level is good. I'll give them a few days where I don't feed it if I see it remaining in the feeder. And if they don't have any, then I'll feed it out. So now all that I'm doing is walking around to my fence posts, picking them up and moving them up with the chicken tractor one space. Now if I'm doing this with 12 chicken tractors, I just have a longer fence, like I was saying before, and more fence posts, and it's just a series of steps walking through, moving the fence along. If you had a livestock guardian dog, you might not need a fence. If you sit outside on your roof with a sniper rifle, you might not need a fence. I don't have either of those things, so I use the electric, because in particular in my area, raccoons are really bad predators. They'll rip open parts of the chicken wire and reach their grubby little hands in and injure my birds or kill my birds. I don't want that. I want to be the one to eat whatever my birds are producing, whether it's eggs or meat. So wire stayed around pretty easily, and just reconnecting it to this post. And I'll come over here, tie it up. I do a figure 8 around the fence post knobs there. And if anybody's got questions as they're watching this video, I'm happy to shoot something that explains it more. Or there's a good possibility with 600 videos, I might already have something about that specific topic. I make a little loop with the wire, fits over the handle. The rest of my spool sits there. I'll grab my electric and move it up with the birds. That was like the weakest throw ever. You get real self-conscious when you're like doing your normal everyday activities on YouTube, because there's trolls. When I first got this fence post, it was just a post. It had no handle and it was hard to get in the ground. I put a handle on it so that I could lean my body weight into it like I just did. Put my ground in, put my fence charger on. I feed, I've watered. I'm gonna turn it on, and now I can walk away. Birds are good, life is good, and I am done. Whew. Now, if you have any chicken tractor questions, or if anything I did today requires further explanation, send me a message. Go to farmmarketingsolutions.com, go to the bottom of the homepage, and then do an Ask Me Anything, and you'll have seen those videos on my channel if you've been following along, where I take your questions and answer them either in the field, in my office, or in the studio, which is a basement with a barn door hung on the wall, and try to share what knowledge I've gained so far with you, and then you guys in the comment section have been sharing a lot of stuff with me, which I greatly appreciate. Now, if you want to build a chicken tractor like this, you can find this book on farmmarketingsolutions.com/store, or you can go to Amazon. It's also on Amazon. It's Stress-Free Chicken Tractor Plans, the John Suscovich style chicken tractor. I built this one for the when you're raising 30 to maybe 3,000 broilers, 30 to maybe 1,500 to 3,000 broilers, that scale as you're kind of getting started. If you get into larger scales, you're going to want a bigger chicken tractor, but as this has multiple uses, it's easy to work with. It's a great starting point for pastured poultry. I wanted to shorten your learning curve with some actual plans with everything you're going to need. Let me get you just a good example. Like, every single cut you're gonna make, how everything fits together, different woodworking skills that you're gonna need. It requires only a few basic tools, maybe $200–300 worth of materials depending on your area, and you can build a chicken tractor of your own like this to start raising chickens. Rooster's crowing, it's time for me to go on to other things. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time, I will see you out in the field.